Here's some American know-how. Don't forget the American pianos. This one's a Jansen, but there are a multitude of great makers from America. They took the German piano and pushed it on in its development too, and developed the full iron frame as we know it now. And of course the Germans had no option but to follow suit. They couldn't have gone on with the three-quarter iron frame system, which had served them very well, when the Americans had made great strides with the casting of the iron frame. And it produced a better tone and held tuning marginally better too. So this is a Jansen. In the workshop at the moment I have almost a twin maker of this, Clarendon. Jansen, Clarendon, there are a number of Foster and Co, Story and Clark, all the great American makers. They're not the household names that some of the German pianos are, with the exception of Steinway of course, but they're great instruments, streamlined, very plain cabinet by comparison, and innovations like this. No little music desk to fold down to hold your music. Instead, the entire front of the piano comes out to form a music rack or desk, the entire length of the piano. So great if you're an active person who's a musical director or a composer, or someone who's arranging pieces for string quartets and things, to sit at the piano like this, or a choir master, and you've got all these sheets and programs sitting up there at once and you can flick through. So typical of the Americans. And lovely big voice from one end of the instrument to the other. Concert pitch, a great thing. This particular instrument has lived in Red Hill for a couple of years. I sold it to a family there who are now on the move. And so this instrument has come back to us, which often happens when little family business has persisted for, well, in our case, nearly 70 years. It's not uncommon for a certain number of the pianos that I have at any time to be instruments that have gone out and given good service to families. And through changed circumstances or whatever, those instruments end up coming back to us. And this is a typical one. All the work I did in this instrument 3 years ago is perfect. They've kept the moths out, like we were saying earlier, and we've tuned it each year. And instruments just prevail through the years and through the generations if they get those three important things. Lots of use. You can't wear a good piano out. Have the tuner come along once a year. That's absolutely vital to the long-term health and well-being of a piano. And like I was saying earlier, keep the moths out. A busy piano, have it tuned every year. It's not a luxury for a piano to be tuned every year. It's vital. It keeps the balance of those 18 tons of tension on the frame, keeps that balance nicely. Keep the moths out, and you've got that piano for generations. So here's a Jansen from America. Nice big tall instrument with the full tone, and you won't pay the earth for a piano like this. Not everyone wants them because they're a plainer instrument, but for some people it's just what they want in, say, a modern interior. Jansen.